The Kings, as they came through the tunnel earlier on tonight, all set to give their Sacktown fans something to cheer about. Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And checking out some numbers for him.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games, looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line, and it's been fun to watch.
And now the Los Angeles starters. And for Sacramento, a couple of rivals going head-to-head here, Clark. You can feel the extra tension in the air.
No doubt about it. That heat is palpable. Everybody wants to be at their best and prove they're the superior team, but the fireworks and friction is real.
So Sacramento will get the first possession here. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Flores. Here's Jordan. Pass to Flores. Now Jordan. To the paint. And that one is stuffed right through.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Here's Kid Gilchrist. Counted from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Hendricks. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Jordan with it. Checked by Tucker. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hendricks. And the first shot of the night for him, no good.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Now here's Tucker. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Lakers ball.
And the Lakers have possession. Pass to Jordan. Here's Tony. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. There's the 3. Can't get it to drop.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Boy, it sure is, B.A. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the night.
Shooting just 1.
One shot. Sacramento has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Tipped.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
One way to beat good defense, use that double clutch.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Tucker against Jordan.
Lakers foul.
A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Pass to Kid Gilchrist. Clock at 4. It's hauled in by Flores.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Kings trail by 4. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Baxter. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Hendricks. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Outside Tucker. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Jordan. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Here's Hendricks. Back to Jordan. 4 on the clock. Hauled in by the Kings. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
Last time, free throw shooting was their kryptonite. Just could not keep pace.
Yeah, you know, that differential jumps off the page to me. And whether it's more disciplined defense or more aggressive offense, they've got to look to flip that script tonight.
Here's Tony. He had 37 points in the win against the Kings in Sacramento.
He didn't make it all about himself. His passing was sharp, and he kept everyone involved.
Jordan against Tucker.
You know, the question is, do you leave him in? A third foul this early could spell trouble.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Grant, you think it's too early in the season to try and forecast where teams are going to end up?
You know, B.A., yes and no. I think we have a handful of teams whose fates might already be determined, but we always have a couple of surprise teams that come out of nowhere. That's what makes the season so much fun to watch.
Shooting 1.
And the free throw, no good. They swipe it. From the elbow. Rebounded by the Lakers. Flores has got 4 rebounds now. On the take. Pass to Hendricks. Launches it. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. The Kings leading. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Outside Tucker. With his first shot attempt. It's hauled in by Flores. Flores has got 5 rebounds tonight to snap the cold streak. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. 5 points in the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
The Kings making a switch here. All right, let's have a look at the leaderboard to see which team scored the most points off turnovers this past month. Number 5, Sacramento.
These guys have been showing great anticipation defensively, and then they've been converting mistakes into points at the other end.
Lakers trail by 4. Pass to Tony. To the right side. Here's Hendricks. Coming off a solid outing against Sacramento. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
First free throw is good. Good on both.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
The three is up. Offensive rebound. Five on the clock. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. The rebound by Nixon. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Fires in the triple. 5 points in the game.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
The Kings trailing. Outside Tucker. From behind the arc. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Pass to Nixon. And there's a pick. 6 on the shot clock. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Kings have got 6 of 14 in so far. Baxter. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
At the line for one, Baxter.
Lakers trail by 5. Pass to Miles. Inside. Oh, they pick off the pass. Here's the break. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall. The Lakers have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Here's Hendricks. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
The Kings lead by 6. Right side, Tucker. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
These are his first free throws of the game.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. Now here's Peyton. Pass to Nixon. Here's Cardinal. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hendricks. He's got 6. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5. Tucker with the ball. Got a piece of it. Here's Hendricks. An important scorer for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
The Kings lead by 6. And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Russell's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Tucker. Had a tough time getting anything going against the Lakers. Guarded by Russell. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. A deep 3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Lakers trail by 6. Nixon passes to Russell. Here's Hendricks. Pass to Nixon. There's the triple. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Tucker. Currently scoring almost 32 a game. So valuable on offense. Stolen. Outside Russell. Pass to Miles. Back to Russell. Here's Nixon. Fires the 3. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Third in scoring, and they cracked the top 5 in assists. They really know how to get the whole squad involved on the offensive action.
And you talked about their scoring numbers. One of the top teams in the league. This is an offense that fans love to watch. And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:24 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Tony. Still no points. Takes the 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Down low. 56 seconds left in the opening quarter. Outside Tucker. Wing shot on the way, and the jumper is on the mark. Tucker's got 6. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Tony. And you look at his 33 points a game, a terrific weapon on offense.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
There's 21 seconds left in the first. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Pass to Miles. Here's Tony. Three-pointer. Nails it from 3.
Tony, 3 points.
And so here's Sacramento with 1 on the clock. No luck on that one. And that does it for the first quarter. The Kings on top, up 4. And we'll return shortly. For those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And taking a look at Sacramento's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Lakers trail by 4. So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. And it's Tony in at the point. Here's Cardinal. And it's rejected. From 12 feet. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And the Kings lead by 6. Here's Miles. No points yet. Pass to Cardinal. Here's Tony. Misses the 3. The Kings lead by 6. The 3. Tony with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Nixon. From 7 feet, it's good. Tony's got 5 points.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
And the Kings shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Beyond the arc. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Pass to Nixon. To the paint. Cardinal with the bucket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Sacramento has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Lakers trail by 7. Rose outside. Here's Nixon. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Nixon's got his second basket of the night.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And as the leaderboard shows, these teams have really dominated the offensive glass so far this year. The 4th spot held by the Lakers.
You've got to respect the work ethic of these guys on the offensive glass. They don't give up on possessions and hit the boards with aggression.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Kid Gilchrist. With the drive. It's intercepted. Here's Tony. 5 points in the game. Rose with the bucket.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Pass to Kid Gilchrist. To the inside. Well, Clark, as we know, player comparison is a popular exercise among fans and analysts alike.
Yeah, I've never really ascribed to that, but in this day and age, I think it's even more unfair to do so because the game has changed tremendously. I mean, three-point attempts and scoring averages are way north, in large part because of the pace of play. So the game has changed, and that means when you're comparing players, it's a little harder to do in a fair manner.
First free throw is good. Miller's checked in for Sacramento. Both shots good from the stripe. Lakers trail by 4. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Tony. Rebound by Sacramento. The rebound by Nixon. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Rose outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Tony, guarded by Miller. Tony, no good. The Kings lead by 4. Unloads from 13. Tony with a rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Flores. Here's Tony. And there's the drive. And that's his third bucket in 8 attempts.
He's hard to stop when given any room to operate at all.
For Sacramento, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Miller outside. 5 to shoot. Shoots. The offensive rebound. Over to the left wing. Cashes in the first attempt of the game. And the Kings lead by 4. The Lakers have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Pass to Nixon. Right wing. Here's Tony. Goes up at the stripe. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
And here's Miller. Six on the shot clock. From deep. Rebound, the Lakers. Tony's got 4 rebounds now. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. The Kings leading. Pass to Miller. From outside, off the mark.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
Rose outside. Fades back. And that one off the back of the rim and in. He's got 7. The Kings have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Pass to Miller. Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over to the wing. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. The Lakers have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Here's Tony. Here's Nixon. Fires the three. Drains the triple. And now a three-point Los Angeles lead.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Sacramento has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. To stop the run. Can't get that one to go. He's just 2 of 5 now from the field. Rose, left side. Pass to Nixon. Puts up a 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists tonight.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Kings trail by 6. Here's the 3. Drills it from deep.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. Is able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you look at him, he's giving up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
And it's a completely new group for the Kings. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Los Angeles leading by 3. Pass to Jordan. Here's Miles. He's scoreless. 5 on the clock. Here's Hendricks. The fadeaway. Maxwell grabs a miss. Maxwell's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Kid Gilchrist.
Sacramento foul. Baxter. First personal foul.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Los Angeles has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Here's the pick. To the middle. Here's Flores. Maxwell grabs a miss.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And Tucker gets it to go.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Flores. Oh, he picked him clean. Tucker with the ball.
2 minutes
Baxter.
remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. 10 points for him. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Pass to Hendricks. And out of bounds, the Kings will take it. And here's the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Sunday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers. And then on Thursday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming to town.
And looking at the Mavericks matchup, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Pass to Maxwell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
At the line for your Kings, Maxwell. 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:31 left to play in the first half of basketball. Down low to halt the run, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
And so here's Sacramento, following the score by Los Angeles. Here's Kid Gilchrist, gets an open look and hits it. 5 points in the game. Lakers trail by 3. Pass to Hendricks. Here's Flores. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of this game.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the court.
And Tucker gets it to go.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Los Angeles has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Pass to Hendricks. Now Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Padgett got it from about 16 feet. 7 seconds left in the first half. 1 second left. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Kings ahead, up by 4, and we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
Checking out the Kings. I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
Let's switch back to the Sacramento Kings dealing with a thin margin at the half.
Their approach has been pretty straightforward. Attack, draw fouls, and you could see their enthusiasm. They're pumped up there, Ernie.
Yeah, playing with a high level of activity here. Let's see if they can maintain that, though. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Lakers trail by 4. Pass to Hendricks. Here's Flores. Here's Tony. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Kid Gilchrist with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And so in the game for Los Angeles. Baxter. 4-3. Rebound by the Lakers. They host the Pistons after this one, and that's a one-game homestand for the club. And the basket is good. Jordan's got 5 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And so here's Sacramento, following the score by Los Angeles. Pass to Kid Gilchrist. for three. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Jordan with it. The ball's knocked loose. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Kidd Gilchrist. He's got 5. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Hendricks has got 4 rebounds in the game.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Pass to Tony. Fires for 3. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
3 points.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's Maxwell. Here's Kidd Gilchrist. Tucker. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup. 12 points for him.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Flores. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. The Kings have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Let's go to the leaderboard and see which teams have been leading in assists this season. In the third spot, Los Angeles.
The assist numbers they're posting as a squad is a real testament to how willing they are to rely on each other. There's a lot of trust amongst these guys.
Pass to Kidd Gilchrist. Now Tucker. Shot clock at 5. Over Jordan. And they'll get another chance. Tucker, no good.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
For the tie. Tony, no good. Sacramento has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Baxter. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Slick crossover move. The defense had no way of keeping up.
Team foul.
This is his second trip to the line in the game.
Baxter. 1 shot.
One shot.
And that one misses. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Lakers trail by 4. Launches a 3. And the basket by Tony. Tony's got 15 points.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Pass to Tucker. And there's the screen. Inside. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Here's Jordan. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. Pass to Tony. Clock at 6. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul. First team foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that, a team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Pass to Kid Gilchrist. Baxter buries it from 3. 17 points in the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Tony. 17 points in the game. They set the screen. Jordan with it. Picked up by Tucker. Here's Hendricks.
Los Angeles foul. Jordan. Third personal foul. First team foul. Lakers substitution. Number 20, Cody Nixon.
Sacramento leading by 4. Outside Tucker. To the paint. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Pass to Tony. Oh, it's stolen away. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Here's Hendricks. Pass to Tony. 6 to shoot. The 3 is up. The shot that time not on target.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Counted from distance. And now it's a 9-point Kings lead.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Here's Kid Gilchrist. He's got 5. From the wing. And there are the Kings with another bucket. Here's Tony. 9-point game. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
3rd in shooting percentage. And in transition, they've been one of the best teams in the league. They're top 5 in fast break points. They've got a lot of speed, and they use it to their advantage.
And that 3rd place ranking in assists. It speaks to how this team is unselfish offensively. They understand basketball is the ultimate team game. The Kings lead by 9. There's a screen. Outside Tucker takes the 3. Rebound by the Lakers. Flores has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Hendricks. The open J off the mark.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, the three-pointer has changed the game, and you ask Kings coach Mike Brown, it's not going anywhere. He said, quote, the cat's out of the bag. Back in the day, you only had a couple of guys around the league that you really had to worry about. Now guys are just so good from out there, it's tough. Brian, fire away.
It's a new day, Allie. Thank you.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Back to Tucker. Oh, they get a hand on it. To the inside. Here's Hendricks. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Pass to Maxwell. Tucker with the ball. To the left side wing. 5 on the clock. And it's blocked. Here's Nixon. Here's Hendricks. 10 points for him. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Outside Tucker. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Pass to Hendricks. Here's Nixon. The three. Sacramento grabs the miss. Maxwell's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Out to the right wing. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Tucker. Fires the three. The rebound by Nixon.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And while we have a moment, let's take a look at the most proficient long-range shooters in this rookie class. Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
To win the cold spell. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Lakers trail by 6. Pass to Cardinal. Down low. The jump hook. And the shot is good off the backboard. Nixon's got 14.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
From 13, it's rebounded by Los Angeles. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Miles. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. He shoots. Nixon, no good. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Sacramento on top. They're up by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Fires the 3. Miles with a rebound.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And for Los Angeles, and it's Cardinal in at the 5, down low.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now here's Miller. Off target from outside.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Tony. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles. Tony. One shot.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Five to shoot. Miller outside. Lets it fly. And another miss by Sacramento. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Here's Tony. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. The jump hook. He gets it in there. And the Kings lead by 1. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Here's Cardinal. Here's Miles. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
The Kings have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Sinks it from distance.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Pass to Cardinal. Here's Miles. Lets the three fly. He buries it from three.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Releases. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Tony. To the left wing. The 17-footer. Doesn't go for him. Sacramento has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Miller outside. They set the pick. And Sacramento again with the bucket.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Lakers trail by 3. Pass to Cardinal. Here's Tony. Cardinal, pass to Tony. Here's Cardinal, guarded by Miller. The shake. Cardinal with the bucket.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
No good with the triple. The Lakers have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Pass to Tony. Into the lane. Here's Miles. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose.
3.
Rose has got 5 assists in the game. Now Miller. Tipped away. Here's Tony. Miller pulls it in. For Sacramento, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Plenty of space. Again, the miss by the Kings.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Pass to Miles. Here's Tony. To the middle. Here's Cardinal. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Miller, left side. And another miss by Sacramento. The Lakers lead by 4. Here's Tony. And again, it's the Lakers.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Sacramento has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Miller. Four on the clock. Looking to win the run. Second shot opportunity, and he takes it up and lays it in. Miller's gotten his first basket of the night.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you. Pass to Flores. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Hendricks. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Ked Gilchrist. Pass to Maxwell. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
The Lakers have gone 8 of 12 so far here in the fourth. Here's Tony. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
And so here's Sacramento, following the score by Los Angeles. The three is up. The shot by Ked Gilchrist, no good. Los Angeles leading by 4. Pass to Tony. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Tucker against Jordan. To the wing on the left. Got a hand on it, and they're able to recover. Here's Maxwell. Shot clock at 6. There's a screen. 3-pointer. Tony with a rebound. Tony's got rebound number 7 tonight. Beyond the arc. Maxwell grabs a miss. Maxwell's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So hits one and misses one at the line. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 13-5 run. From deep, Jordan. Rebound by Sacramento. Tucker's got 5 rebounds tonight. Baxter. Pure from 3-point range. Give him 20.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Inside. Ked Gilchrist with the rebound. The Kings trailing. Right side, Tucker. Pass to Ked Gilchrist. Baxter. That one's good. This game is all even.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big-time move inside.
Way up and over the big guy, and what a time in the ball game to make it happen.
Los Angeles has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. 1:50 left in the final quarter, and he missed there. 4 for 8 shooting now so far. Outside Tucker to take the lead. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Over to the left wing. Here's Hendricks. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
And so here's Sacramento. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago, 2 points. That one goes. 1:09 left in the fourth. To the left wing. They set the pick. Jordan, the pass to Flores. And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. Money.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Pass to Hendricks. Sacramento grabs the miss.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
It's hauled in by Flores. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the T.O. All right, thoughts on what Coach is going to do here?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. To the wing, right side. Pass to Tony. Here's Hendricks. And it goes! He gets it! Wow!
The winner at the buzzer. It doesn't get any better.
Phenomenal finish with 3 at the horn. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I guess really that's about the only way we could expect a game like this to close the curtain.
And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And time to present our player of the game.